Hi and welcome back to CloudNets, where networks meet cloud. And today we're going to talk about building a cluster, building a network cloud, which actually sounds like a cluster headache. But we have Ryan, our new SVP of Infrastructure. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, it's good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Great to have you on board.
Thank you.
So Ryan has a vast experience in building network infrastructure, and he's going to tell us how is it to build a network cloud.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun, actually. You know, it's funny, like you sort of come from the world of monolithic, vertically integrated network hardware, and you come to this world, and I think it actually offers a lot of really interesting benefits, right? Like, if you think about it from the beginning, you think about supply chain, right? You think about the fact that, you know, if you're running disaggregated hardware, you can buy it from just about anywhere. You can make your choice about, you know, who you source it from, when you source it, regionality, and it gives you a lot of flexibility in how you populate your supply chain and how you deliver hardware to your colos.
So you're not locked into a single vendor, and while you select the solution, you still have the flexibility to select multiple hardware ODMs or vendors.
Yeah, and with supply chain, you know, realities being what they are, it's phenomenally beneficial, especially now.
Okay, on top of supply chain, when it comes to, you know, procurement and sparing and building the cluster itself, the installation, do you also find benefits? Because it sounds a bit messy.
I do, actually. One of the things that people don't think about is, you know, if you're bringing in a really, really large piece of equipment, you have to think about, you know, big tractor trailer trucks and lift gates and being able to get the gear into the physical cage. You know, with a white box, it's coming out of a UPS truck, so that's a lot simpler. And from racking and stacking, it gives you more optionality too. You know, you can have patch panels in multiple racks, and you have shorter cable runs, and you can kind of distribute your infrastructure throughout your entire cage or your entire suite versus trying to find half a rack or a full rack where you can, you know, put in your piece of hardware. So there's benefits there too.
So in fact, the fact that the cluster is granular and it's built upon, you know, multiple boxes is actually a benefit because A, you can bring them with you, and B, you can find vacant places in existing racks and put it into, and not have to have a dedicated rack for a new gigantic router, right?
Yeah, and it makes your cabling simpler too, right? You're not trying to home run cables or patch cables between racks. You're potentially terminating cables within a rack, and that's always, for me at least, a lot cleaner.
Okay, and bear in mind, this is coming from someone who has years of experience with legacy equipment and now has the benefits and experience with DriveNets network cloud solution. So you have the perspective of old versus new, and
yeah,
at the bottom line, there are a lot of benefits of building networks like cloud, as we know, but this is coming from the field. So thank you very much, Ryan, for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching. We're going to talk to Ryan again about the post-installation phase, but this is in another video. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.